And welcome to the Diversion Authority Land Management Committee meeting for October 22, 2025. It is now 3:00 p.m. and we're going to call the meeting to order. I believe we have at least one person remote. Eric, are you able to hear us?
Yes, Chairman, I can hear you. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yes, we can. Thank you very much.
Commissioner Brightling, this is Jenny Mojo. I'm also online.
Thank you, Jenny. We'll have the roll call of the members. Don, would you please help us?
Mr. Flacco. Present. Mr. Stamnis.
Here.
Ms. Derrig.
Here.
Mr. Campbell. Mr. Borboom.
Here.
Ms. White. Mr. Gust.
Yes.
Mr. Brightling.
Yes,
Ms. Monjo.
she's here.
Yes.
Ms. Turnberg.
Here.
Mr. Zimmerman.
Here.
Quorum is present.
We have a quorum present. The first item that we should need to consider is the approval of the minutes from August 22, 2025. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes as printed?
Move approval. Zimmerman.
Is there a second?
I'll second Borbu.
Motion and a second. Is there any question or discussion needed for the minutes? Hearing none, this is a voice vote. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Aye.
Thank you. The next item is the approval of the order of agenda. Do we have a motion to approve the order of agenda as printed?
Flacco moves approval.
Stamnis will second.
It's been moved and second. Is there any further question or discussion needed concerning the agenda? Hearing none, this also requires a voice vote. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, same sign. The motion carried. The next item on our agenda is OIN 831, sale of excess land recommendation, and we'll call on Justin to provide us information concerning this item.
Thank you, Chairman. Today I have three different parcels that I am seeking approval to push along on our excess land policy. If you would like, I can go through each individual for your consideration, or I can go through all three.
I think you should go through each individually.
Wonderful. Okay, I will start off with OIN 831. As part of our excess lands policy, we continually review lands that we have in nature and also continue down the path of releasing lands that we feel we no longer need for the project. 831 is not considered a parcel of very unique nature. It is approximately, it is approximately 8.4 acres in size. It is in the UMA area, and so it is not impacted by construction, but future sales will have to reserve the flowage easement as part of this parcel. We are looking at doing a proposed sale of $42,000 on this parcel. In its current state, we are managing this property through JT Lawn Service for weed control and mowing contracts. So as part of this excess land sale, we would be looking to not only sell, but remove ourselves from any future management efforts on this site.
Are there any questions of Mr. Fisher? Hearing none, do we have a motion to authorize to proceed with this matter before the Finance Committee for completion?
Derek will make that motion.
Is there a second? This requires a roll call vote. Is there any further questions or discussion concerning this report on item number OIN 831? Hearing none, Don, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Flacco.
Yes.
Mr. Stamnis.
Yes.
Ms. Derrig.
Yes.
Mr. Borboom.
Yes.
Mr. Gust. Yes. Mr. Brightling.
Yes.
Ms. Monjo.
Yes.
Ms. Turnberg.
Yes.
And Mr. Zimmerman.
Yes.
That is everyone.
Thank you. The more than a quorum voted yes, so the motion carried. The next item for Mr. Fisher to provide us information on is OIN 9258.
Thank you, Chairman. OIN 9258, again, seeking approval to move forward through our excess land policy. This parcel is 12.37 acres. It is in the UMA, not impacted by any construction. Additionally, what is unique about this is that any future sale will need to reserve a flowage easement for across 3/4 of this parcel, with actually 1/4 that is not. And if Peggy brings up the map, you will see it is not a clear-cut line, but there is an area that is actually outside of that. This spot is actually going through a recent demo and mitigation, so we have not done any site management beyond that, but it is now ready for us to release to the excess land policy.
Are there any questions or discussion of Mr. Fisher concerning OIN 9258? Hearing none, if we are to approve this, it requires a voice vote. All of those, is there a motion to approve this sale?
Flacco moves approval.
Second. Zimmerman.
There's been a motion and a second. Is there any further question or discussion concerning OIN 9258? Hearing none, Dawn, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Flacco?
Yes.
Mr. Stamnes?
Yes.
Ms. Derrick?
Yes.
Mr. Borboom?
Yes.
Mr. Gust? Mr. Breitling?
Yes.
Ms. Monjo?
Yes.
Ms. Turnberg?
Yes.
And Mr. Zimmerman?
Yes.
And that is everyone.
Thank you. A quorum has voted in favor of this motion, so the chair will rule the motion as passed. The next item for Mr. Fisher to provide us information on is OIN 9182Y.
Thank you again, Chairman. This is the last of the three. OIN 9182Y is approximately half an acre, as you can see, triangular shape that's actually adjacent to the diversion channel, actually on the northward side of it. We are requesting that we release this land towards the excess land sales. It's currently in a lease condition, but it is also a parcel that in future efforts will not be needed. We're looking at, because of the size, to reduce that price down to $3,000 for that half acre, and the likelihood it'll go back into agricultural production long-term to a future owner.
Are there any questions or comments concerning Mr. Fisher's report? Hearing none, the chair will introduce it, will accept a motion to approve the recommendation of the approval of this sale.
Borboom will motion make
Mojo
that.
offers approval.
I'll second.
It's been moved and seconded. Are there any further questions or discussion concerning this item? Hearing none, this also requires a roll call vote. Dawn, would you provide it for us?
Mr. Flacco?
Aye.
Mr. Stamnes?
Yes.
Ms. Derrick?
Yes.
Mr. Borboom?
Yes.
Mr. Gust? Mr. Breitling?
Yes.
Ms. Monjo?
Yes.
Ms. Turnberg?
Yes.
And Mr. Zimmerman?
Yes.
And that is everyone.
Thank you. The chair will rule the motion has carried. The next item on our agenda is the Horace Elevator Site update. We'll ask Mr. Fisher to provide this update for us.
Thank you again, Chairman. Today I wanted to actually bring an update towards the Horace Elevator site. The last time I presented to the Lands Committee was basically a discussion about results of auction. And as part of some of that discussion, we offered up the opportunity to kind of change course as we seek an opportunity to sell that parcel. Over the last month and a half, we've gone through a different strategy, which included an RFQ, which is a request for qualifications, where we sought actually commercial real estate qualifications that would service us in 5 different ways. The first being represent the authority throughout the sale of the elevator site, develop a current marketing value of the property in light of what we know from the purchase value versus appraisal, and really a real value of what we think that that site should be. Additionally, we're seeking expertise in preparing a strategic marketing strategy that will help target the right buyer and get this sold, because it is a unique property. One of the other pieces that I think is critical as part of an agreement with a realtor too is the ability to communicate regularly to the authority on any work efforts towards that sale and the property so that we can report back to the committees appropriately. And then lastly is getting a fair and reasonable offers to the authority for review that we can push on to the committees. So that was the framework of this RFQ. I sent it out to 10 different real estate agents locally per recommendations for size and the attributes of the elevator. We held a informal meeting online to walk through the properties, and in doing so, I received 3 RFQs from interested parties. As part of the RFQ qualifications, we asked that they list their commercial real estate qualifications. They also discuss any comparable or successful properties in prior sales. Also, we asked them to describe to us what their proposed marketing strategy would be as we thought through not only some of the history of the site, but also how we could target those right buyers. Commission rate was also a requirement for them to place in there, as well as the proposed agreement documentation for our review. After consideration, we did decide that we had a candidate that was very prepared, not only through the RFQ process, but really brought light to the fact that there was a strategy that looked like it would align with our goals in getting this sold, not only in the near future, but really working through all the critical elements that have been described before, particularly removing the elevators and how we can get through that Achilles in this process and making sure that it's accounted for in a sale. That being said, we have selected Brian Tulobaski with Horizon Real Estate Group, and in today's Finance Committee, I will be also discussing the RFQ process and also the proposed agreement that we have with him. I've had an opportunity to talk with him since this selection process has gone on, just to give him a little background of the property, as well as kind of next steps if this goes through the Finance Committee, so we can hit the ground running in the coming weeks for the sale. So with that, I will be more than happy to take any questions, some of which I may have answers for with the elevator, but we're moving in the right direction, I feel like.
Are there any questions of Mr. Fisher? Hearing none, my understanding is you will be meeting yet this afternoon with the Finance Committee?
That is correct, Chairman.
So this matter will hopefully move forward by day's end. The next item of business on our agenda is other business. Is there any other business that anyone wants to bring before this committee at this time? Hearing none, the next meeting is to be determined, and you will receive notice of that when that date is set. The chair will will accept a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? I don't think we need a second or a motion. But we have, for the record, we do have a second.
At 3:13.
That's got to be a record, and I hope that I had something to do with that. The meeting will be adjourned as of now.